I'm looking at, so right now I've got on my charts, I've got Unity, I've got DAL, I've got Tesla, I've got Twitter, which seems to still be catching a bid here. Yeah, I'm watching AMD. AMD is above the VWAP now. Um, I'm watching Baba Sync here. So those are the stocks I'm watching right now. And of course, I've got the indexes up, the Qs, the SPY. I'm watching natural gas too on a side screen here. So keep an eye on that. I was kind of liking a firm too for a short. It looks like it's struggling here. Twitter's going to 35 again. There we go. 35 print.
Hey, good morning, Brian.
Hey, good morning. How's it going?
Oh, it's going well. Things are looking a little lively this morning.
Yeah.
That's
Some
always fun.
rockin' action here. Twitter just touched 35 again. Twitter's looking strong. DAL looking weak again. As we go into the last 30 seconds here. So we'll see what gives.
Good luck, everybody.
Yeah,
15
good
minutes
luck.
till we open.
DAL still looking weak. Unity's looking. This is popping here.
I'm gonna
Let's
kind of
see. Here
watch
we
it
go.
open, see if
Here
we
we
get like
go.
a kind of a squeeze here. Back up to
Yeah.
S4. We're opening so low in the range, I think it's possible we could just squeeze at the open just to relieve a
Yeah.
little bit of the pressure.
I'm short a little
Ladder
bit
looks
of
pretty
DAL.
bullish right now, actually, on Qs.
I'm out of DAL. I was gonna short it and don't like the way
There it
it's
goes.
trading. Yeah, the Qs are popping. Yeah, Unity's coming up to the VWAP here. Tesla's popping. Everything's popping. AMD's going.
There we go, partial. Nice.
Long.
I grabbed Qs here in the pre-market because I saw the ladder starting to stack to the top side. I figured we'd get a little squeeze. I got my one partial. Now I'm going to see what happens. If we reject S4, I might actually load up and look for a breakdown today. But I thought that squeeze was going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah,
So
big
you can see
squeeze right at
here,
the open.
I'm in here in the pre-market. I think we're going to cave down though.
Trying another short here on DAL right at the VWAP this time. Twitter's popping.
DAL's got a lot of volume.
Yeah. Let's get along some Twitter as well here. Right at S2. So I'm going to sell some here. There's see what DAL does now. If it breaks above the VWAP, obviously going to get out of it.
All right, watching for Qs to go short. our ladder flipped bearish on Qs and we rejected S4.
Just going to cover some DAL at 29.11.
Nice. All right, let's see what happens. All right. I got my one partial from pre-market. We came back down and we pulled up. So I went ahead and cut that one. And when I cut it, we made the new 1 minute low. So I shorted for the breakdown using a new 1 minute high. Good drop there. So now I'm going to see if Qs maintains and comes down to pre-market low. If it squeezes, I'll bail out and wait for it to set up a little bit better.
So covering some more
Yeah,
DAL here.
I'll let it squeeze.
28.92.
Fun.
Okay, well, I just had to wait for DAL to do a proper rising devil trade. Just waiting for that VWAP rejection.
Okay. Let's go.
I like the nightlife, baby. Look at Twitter's. Still long some. I'm still long some Twitter.
Good job on
Maybe
Twitter.
Is it going to break out here though? That's the question. Or are we going to pull back? It looks like the SPY or the Qs and SPY are going to squeeze here. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, real nice.
Yeah, I just had to hold through that little pullback. Seems like that's a kind of a similar sort of pattern we get with these stocks that break out. Get a breakout move, then you get a pullback. It's always a little bit dicey. But we'll take it.
Absolutely.
Just going to sell some more here at 52. 35.52. All right, DAL breaking down some more here. Lost this S6 level. I'm going to cover some more here. I'm pretty much out of it. This 28.14 is last week's low. The Qs are kind of just bouncing. Same with the SPY. They're just bouncing around here right now. People are trying to figure out what to do. Trying to figure out what to do. Tesla's coming back up here.
There's Twitter again.
Yeah. There's an R4 level here at what is it, 70? 35.70.
Yeah, 35.80, basically 35.79. Yeah. We're getting pretty extended on a good run here. I definitely wouldn't be longing into Twitter right now, but it's a long until it says otherwise.
Here we go. Just gonna sell it. I've sold the rest. Okay, I'm looking for, if I get a break of 29 on DAL, I'm probably going to get out of it because it's coming above the 9 moving average. And Twitter's going to still go. Should have added. I would have had more. Should have added when on that pullback. Would have had more to play with. I'm out of DAL. Dang. Okay. Tesla still going. The apes are bidding. Oxy's popping. Look at this. Whoa. XLE just went green. What the heck?
It's like go market go.
Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, energy caught a bid. That's interesting. Was that the 200? All right. Tesla's testing yesterday's low. It's just popping, popping, popping. It's funny. You would think.
Watching Twitter here.
You would think. Yeah, it's kind of funny. You would think with all this turmoil, Twitter might be taking or Tesla might be taking a bit of a hit here, but you'd be wrong.
Wow.
Their big pop there, eh?
Bam. What was
Bam.
that all about?
Wow, look at Twitter just went through 36 just in a heartbeat. Jesus.
Dang.
Dang. I know.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I went
Volume
into this
snake.
thinking, went into this thinking, I would not be surprised we go green on the day here. People are going to start thinking about these numbers, and I mean, there's lots of evidence that this that we've gotten to peak inflation. So I don't know. I'm long some TQQ here just because it's looks like fun.
That was crazy volume.
Wow. Twitter really, just blasted off. Yeah, well,
The Twitter thing was really weird because I didn't even see that coming on the book at all. Like I didn't see all those orders came from off the book in a very hard way.
maybe just retail. It could have been just like retail people.
Huge. I mean, if it was 1.4 million shares. That was a lot of shares in a 1 minute candle.
Yeah.
Gone. Fine.
Yeah, people just jumped in there while they had and it could have been algos too, right? I mean.
Oh yeah, for sure. It triggered someone. Yeah. It triggered an algo or something at a certain level, maybe 36 when it went through 36. It was a sell maybe on the an algo set to sell at 36 or something because it came across as selling. I wouldn't say it was a short squeeze per se. It was aggressive though.
And it's crazy price, crazy day. Crazy day.
All right, let's see if Twitter's going to punish that buyer now.
I got long again on TQQ with off the VWAP there. Bounce off the VWAP. Quick scalping some to see if we get back up, retest that 2450 level. Tesla's still finding some love. Tesla 700. There we go. Just selling a little more TQQ here. That was a really nice pullback right to the VWAP. Bounced right off it. Wow, Baba just ripped. What do we got going on here? Well, energy just pulled back now after that little pop. Neo's green. Just about to get stopped out of the rest of my TQQ position. It's kind of if it loses a VWAP here. I'm getting out of it. Okay. Okay, no positions right now. What about you, Thor? Anything?
I'm watching Twitter after that big volume spike. I'm trying to see if we start to roll over at all and give any of that back. We've been balanced anything so far. Haven't quite seen what I want out of it, so I'm kind of hanging out. I got that pre-market trade I got on Qs was really nice. That carried out and got a good pop. I got some good money on that one.
Yeah, that was nice.
So I'm just kind of hanging now.
That nice squeeze. Look at this. Baba's going to go green. Just keeps it right below yesterday's close. I'm just kind of watching TQQ. It's still sitting kind of on the VWAP, maybe a little below it. I think it's trying to hold on here. Just watching the Qs. It's at the VWAP now. SPY just lost the VWAP. Yeah, things are probably going to be a little bit dicey. So what are we doing here? AMD is still catching a bid here. It's coming up to S2.
Qs is back on S4 now. So if we're looking, we're still sitting on the very, very top of that breakdown range. But if we come back down under 280, we could start to encounter, if we don't get some support soon, we'll probably start to sell a bit.
Yeah. We do seem to be just hanging out here with the Qs. Look at this. AMD's 76. Quick scalp. Here we go. It's coming up to previous day close. It's probably going to reject here. Twitter's still looking a little spicy. Although it's kind of putting
right
in some
off
There we go. There we go. Look at this AMD. Yeah, Qs. What a bounce. Big bounce again there.
Yeah, S4 playing really nice. AMD too. Yeah. Darn.
Now it looks like we're going to go higher on the Qs. Or let's see. Trying to push higher. We're stalling here right at this this area where we stalled before. You gonna push? Come on. There we go. Look at this. Very nice. Like I said, I would not be completely shocked if we end up green on the day. Get this sort of bad print on inflation behind us. Look at this. Look at the Qs rip here. Ooh, big pullback too. Pop and drop.
Nice, Matt. PivotBot called NVIDIA out in the pre-market. That's why it was on the list. I'm glad you got
Nice.
that. Just called out Rivian, actually. I'm taking a look at that now because we just threw a lot of volume up at R4.
Look at AMD. That's one I wish I'd gotten into. Dagnammit. Wow, it just blasted through previous day close. Guess I'd kept. Should have kept that one. Oh well.
Yeah, maybe a back across the range, Sherpa. That's what I'm thinking.
Tesla back to 700. What do you know? I love Twitter. Twitter's still going here. Those 32 puts would have been a great idea at the open. Selling those.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, like AMD is going to AMD's high of the pre-market was 77.35. You already got over 77. So big pop on everything here. So let's see if we're getting another pullback. See if we see what this second pullback does. Wow. Anyway. Yeah, Tesla was great. Tesla was really good today. Really came off. I wouldn't have thought Tesla. I would not have thought Tesla would have been so strong, given the headlines on Twitter. but whatever.
All right, I'm back. So got a
Great.
tasty little short going on Rivian here. Actually making some progress.
Nice.
So a little R4 action here. Hopefully this works. Got my partial. We'll see if it holds. If it squeezes back up, I'll bail and then maybe try again. But I like my entry. Good start.
So you're playing a bit of a bounce off that previous day high, plus the 9 moving average there.
Yeah. Yeah, I had as we were running out to R4 here, we hit high value, big volume as we ran out. And then we threw indecision. I could kind of tell, like, just by the way things looked, that an ISO pivot was starting to set up. So I went short here and just used a new high, and boom. But now we're back inside. We're in our selling range now. So with any luck, maybe I get this thing to run back across the range, back down to S4. Nice wrap.
Well, let's see where things go now. We do seem to be stalling out a little bit. XLE making another move here. Nice. You traded AMD. Good one, RFG. And Gonzello, that's awesome. Guys caught AMD. Yeah, XLE looks good. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like things are kind of rolling over a little bit here.
I got this heavy bid here on Rivian at $30, so I threw some orders out in front of it to see if I get a nice snap.
It would have to bounce off of. It would have to get through the previous day close on Rivian.
Yeah, I almost took a partial right here at VWAP just because it was this area, but we'll see. I think I'm in a good spot. If I get squeezed, so be it. Thanks to that little trade right there, I got myself pretty much at goal. It's a good thing about having small goals.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't take very long to get to them.
Hey, there you go.
I always felt like expectations is what's important. You know what I mean? If your expectations are too high, aren't you just setting yourself up for failure? You know, that I feel like that's what really worked for my wife. You know what I mean? She just like lowered her expectations and then boom, we started to work out. No?
Okay. Thor.
And you're welcome.
What is that? Like self-deprecation.
Oh, for sure. There's always plenty of that. Plenty of that here.
Okay. Maybe she liked you for your singing voice.
Oh man, that wasn't it. I would say it was my charms and good looks. I don't think it was that. But I'd like to say that. Personality, probably personality. I am funny. They
Probably.
say if you can make somebody laugh.
That's it. Exactly. Just watching Twitter just to see. It's kind of losing the 9 moving average right now. So if we drop to the VWAP, might be interesting for a bounce. Yeah. Oh, awesome, Gerald. Some opening trade strategies. Yeah, I thought Dow was. I didn't know if Dow was going to bounce. That first trade was. It just wasn't patient on it. But sometimes they just don't. They don't cooperate. They don't pop up. But so I had to take that second stab at it as a rising devil. It worked out okay. But the market mood seems to be pretty positive right now. So
Don't be like that, Rivian. Come on. No squeezies. It's not very nice. Oh my god, that's such an old picture. Look at this guy.
Nice looking hat.
Yikes. Big changes in the past year. Let's see. I got rid of these. I got LASIK. I don't have these anymore. I got rid of this.
The beard. I know someone. Yeah. Who's it? Brian. You should put up my porn star picture.
Oh yeah, where's Chris MC? He always has that one on.
Yeah, I know.
On amazingly like hot fat.
Yeah.
It's always a little too readily available if you ask me, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he has it on a hotkey.
Yeah, it must be. Yeah, it's
like the low float hat for Carlos's pre-market show every time he wants to razz Norm.
Hey, there you go.
There it is.
See, there it is.
That's a good looking fellow though.
Yeah, there you go. See, I'm thinking too. Probably thinking too much.
This is my thinking phase.
Yeah.
The other day my wife's like, "Hey, what's wrong, honey?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "I don't know. You just have this like face."
Hey, see, I'm still doing it.
Oh, that's my thinking phase.
It's the other one. Okay, Twitter's taking a bounce off the off. It didn't quite get down to where just happened too fast there. Twitter just bounced right off, close to the VWAP anyway. All right, well, I'm not sure, see where things are going to go here. BABA really popped and dropped. The SPY just seems to be sort of chopping in a range now. Same with the Qs. Trying to figure out a direction to take.
Oh, nice.
Delta is really sort of leaking off here.
You got CTRA off the bot. Nice. See, that's the one thing I like about the bot is like it's a ticker I've never looked at in my whole life, and all of a sudden there it is, ready to trade. How fun.
Yeah. SPY is still below yesterday's close, or even below yesterday's low.
Really?
The Qs still seem to be catching a bid here. We'll see. Yeah, you is I don't know. You kind of looks like
You
dead in
looking
the
for a
water.
squeeze? That's
I don't
funny.
know. It could be, but it just seems like it's not really doing anything. It never really did anything right from the get go. I'm not even sure if there was news on you. Yeah, XLE is now it's pulling back here. Here goes Twitter again. Oh, acquisition. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that thing go. Jeez, oh. Micro?
Oh, Unity is buying Iron Source. Yeah, usually the acquirer is the one that drops. Hmm. 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 Interesting.
Interesting. I'm still just hanging on to Rivian here.
Yep.
Just
Yeah,
seeing if it works out. No
my
more
strategy
positions
is.
until I see where this goes.
Yeah, I mean, I partial trying to adopt this crash and burn strategy too, because it didn't work on DAL, but looking for that first leg down and then consolidation back to the 9 moving average, and then look for that second leg down. Seem to be kind of just getting toppy here. It's just 284 on the Qs. Seems to be an area where we are making a series of higher lows, which makes me think that maybe we're going to pop higher. AMD is looking like it's going to go again. So really right at R2. It's tried to get through here at least 3 times now.
Ooh, go baby, go. Go baby, go.
Oh, you're seeing a drop on Rivian finally?
Yeah, we just
Nice.
ran to PDC.
Right, so now we're at
I only need
previous day
about 10 more
close.
cents. It hits me.
Nice.
Oh, the book's coming along awesome. It's
That
just
trade came
taking
right.
forever to edit.
That trade came off your pivot bot, right?
Yep. Yeah,
Nice.
sure did. Saving me one day at a time. There we go. I'll take a little bit right there. It is. Boom. Filled. Snapped down and triggered me. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's going to be so fun. I'm really excited for you guys to share it with you all. Brian can attest as being a multi-book author how good you feel about a book, and then you put it into editing, and somehow it goes in there for like a million years and just disappears. Like you're just like, I really can't be that bad at grammar, can I? So, but apparently I am, probably because I'm Southern. I don't know. But anyway, I've proofed through the first half of the book is completely proofed through and ready to rock and roll. And my editor is about halfway done with the second half. So we are making progress. It is just
Awesome.
way slower than I'd like.
Yeah. I was hoping for a 6-month edit. It felt like took like about a 9 or 10 months or almost even longer. It just was, it's frustrating. But it is what it is.
Yeah, for sure. And believe me, guys, I like money, so I don't mind. Like, I want the book out as fast as I possibly can. So believe me, I'm not holding it up to torture you guys. But it's got to be perfect. This is like my magnum opus, if you will. I want it to be flawless. So, and
Do you
perfection takes time.
do you have a cover already done?
Yeah. Yeah, we got the cover art put together. I just finished writing the back of it actually and gave that to the editor.
Okay. All right.
So
Cool
everything
beans.
editing. I can show you guys what the cover is going to look like.
Yeah, do that.
Let's see here.
See what we got to look forward. Ooh, there's your drop below 30 on
Yeah,
Rivian.
we're cooking now, baby. Let's go. That hooked my day up. Having a good day now.
Yeah, Qs are kind of selling off a bit here. Probably going to get a bounce off the VWAP, maybe. The 9 and the 20 are rolling.
Check it out. That's the current look.
Oh, yeah, nice.
So I'm pretty stoked. Get ready, people. It's coming. Very subtle color cover. That's funny. Because so Ted, whenever I don't even think it's Latin. Whenever you're using Photoshop or one of those programs. Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm stupid. A lot of people don't know that those Photoshops, they just to text fill it. You can just set it to just dump text into the text area. So of course I'm gullible though. So as soon as you said that, I was like, oh my god, I want to. The first half, which is much wordier than the second half, has taken about 2.5 months, 3 months to edit. Because the editor doesn't work all day every day. He only works he works like maybe 20 hours a week on it or something like that. But I mean, the editor, no lie, right now has over 100 hours into editing this book. I mean, it's incredible the amount of time he's putting into it. But it makes me sound really smart. All smoke and mirrors.
So we're just getting some selling here. Down at the VWAP on the Qs. SPY's at sort of this lower end of the range, trading range from the open. It's probably going to head lower here. Your buddy Rivian is trying to hold on to 30.
Yeah, we got my central pivot right here too, so we're gonna chop here. I'm fingers crossed we'll lose this thing at some point. We'll have some fun. Oh man. Sunny DC. I've been consistently clicking 50 for the past 2 months. What would you suggest? Should I increase share size or add new strategy? Well, Sunny, for me, that would depend on the success rate of your current strategy. If your strategy is working, I don't know why you would want to inject more variables into something that's already performing. So if you find that you're clicking $50 every time you take a trade and you're making 250 bucks a day or something like that, then I'd say you're ready to scale. Because this is, for me, it's about expectation I'm not looking for a 10-hour day or a 15-hour day or a 20-hour day, right? My goal is to make 3-hour or 4-hour. Now, you can define that 3-hour or 4-hour any way you want, right? That could be $100 a day. That could be $400 a day. That could be 1,000. That could be 10,000. That is scalable. So once you get a system that works for you, I would scale it, right? If it's a consistently performing system. If it's not a consistently performing system, then I would evaluate why it's not performing and then tweak it and or add a new system, right? So hopefully that helps a little bit. Oh, and then on the other side of that, by the way, when you do adjust your size, adjust your risk, not your goal. A big thing a lot of people do. Well, I think Brian went to go get a refill on his drink. A lot of thing people do, right, is you're trading $25, right, per trade, let's say, right, and your goal is $100, right? So then you decide that I want to start trading more, I want to make more money, so you change your goal to 150, but you leave your risk at 25, which means you've just made it way harder on yourself to hit goal, right? So what you want to do is the opposite of that, right? Ideally, right? If your goal is $125, I would take this and move this to 30 or 35 and leave your goal the same. And what you'll find is just because of the risk factor, you'll innately just end up here anyway. And once you consistently find an area where you're targeting and hitting, you can move your goal and have that bracket be your new goal. And remember, I trade in a bracket too. My goal is 300 to 400. So if I land anywhere within this bracket, I stop trading. All right, there we go. That kept me sufficiently distracted while we're waiting for Rivian to drop. I've got some more orders out at S3. And then we'll see what happens. That's awesome, Sonny. I'm glad to hear that. Do you have a system for partial taking? I find that a lot of my trades give 2 to 3R, but I only take home 1 to 5R. My profit targets tend to be the first ones. So Dream Chaser, this is a really good point, right? So anytime you take a partial, you're diluting your position, right? So each subsequent partial after that, you're going to have to hold for twice as long, right? If you take half off, for instance, if your first target was 10 cents, you take half off, your next target's going to be 20 cents further away, not 10 cents, right? Every time you dilute your position by half, you have to move twice as far to get the same amount of money, right? So that really does chime into a point to where you have to start making decisions. When do I partial? How often? It may be more profitable, and I have quite a few people that I've worked with that this ended up being true, where they just went for 2 and 3R every single time. 1R loss, 2 to 3R target, right? And they just hit that. And what they found is that they found more consistency making 2 or 3R every time, right? Because they seem to hit 2 or 3R most of the time than holding for the 5Rs, the 6Rs, or the 7Rs, because inevitably they end up just sitting in their chair all day and they rarely get there, right? Yeah. How did I determine my risk per trade? Well, I've been trading fixed risk at $100 basically per trade for quite a while now. So for me, what I did after let me tell you what I did, not necessarily what I did. Yeah, because no, I didn't. When I started trading after I destroyed my first account and a half, I decided I went back and I just picked basically an arbitrary amount, but it was an amount that I knew I could handle. And that amount was $20 per trade. I did $20 per trade, and I gave myself 4 to 5R in either direction. Right? So I was going for basically $100. Then I realized that was too much. So I cut that, and I brought it down to 60, to 70. Right? So, and then that's when I hit my sweet spot. So, because what I found was as I was trading $20, see, the thing is let the goal come second, let the risk come first. Right? Start with the $20 and just take a few trades a day and just see where you are. Right? Maybe as a $20 trader, depending on you, maybe you end up at $30, $50. You just need a baseline of where you end up. Then you can start tweaking and figuring out where your average is, and then trade for like a month and just see where you average out on that risk level. Right? And that inevitably will, and like I said, I like using a bracket. Right? So you're not always going to hit $50 every day. Maybe you hit $40 one day, maybe you hit 60 the next, right? You'll determine a bracket, and then that will eventually become your profit targets and where you want to be. So, what's up, brother? Get your drink on. A little breakfast of champions. I did at one point. Yeah, I did use CMAG. So,
There you go. Sorry about that. I forgot to turn my mic on when I sat down. So we're starting to lose the VWAP here on the Qs. The SPY's selling off. Got a nice drop on Rivian, eh? What
great
was that?
drop. I mean, just nailed
Yeah.
the extreme reversal off of R4.
Yeah,
Look at
pop
that.
and drop.
We're still going.
Yeah. It's probably going to find some support here, probably, even if it's just temporary. Sort of getting into pre-market level here. SPY's back back into that pre-market chop area. Huh. DAL is just continuing to leak here. It's probably sellers are probably gonna kind of run out of steam somewhere around here. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to go back up, but just maybe just stop going down. Wow. Natural gas is busting a move here. Nice. Nice, Scott. A bit confused and testing. You need to test back test strategies and opening range. Well, I don't know, Ran. I think you probably the best approach would be to use a simulator. And if you've got a strategy and you want to test it, use a simulator in the trading terminal. It's a great it's a really good tool. AMD missed that. Did a nice little bounce off of pretty close to the VWAP.
Slowing things down a bit. So it looks like it's about 10:24. So why don't I do this, good sir? I will load up the recorder. We can do a little recap action, so I can send that out to the peeps, and then let your good buddy hang out.
He was watching the queue. $222 down. Go figure. Go figure that Disney dude.
Crazy Disney. What did
Yeah.
you end up trading at the?
I traded DA. I did two. Yeah, I did DA.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Twitter is crazy. There we go.
Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see that, Artie. Wow, that 1%. Holy cow.
You see Bank of Canada raised by 1%. Oh wow.
I didn't see that. That's a really big move. Wow, that's shocking. Almost.